All right, guys, good morning and welcome to quarter four. For quarter four, we will be studying, sorry, let me put it in PowerPoint mode, a unit 3 of our Study Sync textbook, which is Moral Compass, which is my absolute favorite unit. I wait all year long to get here and I cannot wait for you guys to do it. So make sure you're practicing your distance learning and let's go ahead and study Moral Compass. So for this unit, our essential question is how do our life experiences shape our values? And I just want you guys to think about life experiences, good and bad, and kind of realize that we're all going through a life experience right now. It's happening right now with the coronavirus, with quarantine, with the fear associated with that. We are currently in a time of turmoil and uncertainty. Even if we get to do it from the comfort of our own homes, it's still scary. And these are the types of life experiences that form morals and values for us to live by. I'm sure some of you are out there really trying to stay home as much as you can, wearing masks in public, really following the rules because it's so important not to spread this disease to people who it could truly harm. But then there might be some of us who are still going to family gatherings because family is our number one value. And we still need to see those people and celebrate with those people because life is short. There's no saying which side is right or wrong. Everybody just has their own values and morals, and they kind of contribute to how you think and feel every single day. And that's what this unit is going to be all about. So morals and values, those can be really confusing terms. And basically they go hand in hand, but I'll break it down a little bit more for you right now. So morals are the rules of right conduct, the distinction between right and wrong. Morals can vary among people because what is right to one person may be wrong to another. Whereas values, and again, they go hand in hand, but values are the standards and beliefs that people adopt as their guidelines and their daily activities. Values are your core beliefs that determine your behavior, your attitude, and your beliefs that guide you on a daily basis. So an example of values would be, kindness. To always be kind to people wherever you go, or good listening skills. To always really listen to people so you can be your best self for them. So your essential question, how do life experiences shape our values? This is what you're going to be thinking about every day in this unit. Overall, our beliefs and values work hand in hand each day to help us judge the world in front of us, to make choices, to dream, etc. They affect our interests, our future career, how we interact with others, and the difference we can make on this planet. And they change as you grow through more and more life experiences. So for this unit, we won't necessarily focus on whether people are good or bad, but reflect on the diversity of human experience and how different life experiences can shape personalities and human beings as a whole. Just because you've had a ton of bad life experiences doesn't mean you're a bad person. And just because you've had only good life experiences doesn't mean that you're not a strong person with morals or values. However, it is usually in times of turmoil and stress that we do form our strongest beliefs and values that we typically don't let go of for a lifetime. All right, so welcome to Unit 3, A Moral Compass.
Boys hunt for buried treasure along the Mississippi. Another boy is made to feel worthless by schoolmates. The love of four sisters helps them pass into womanhood. How do experiences change our lives? How do we decide what choices to make? A man is alone in the Moscow rail station. A boy is turned from his dreams on a stormy afternoon in Harlem. Lives are shattered by a swimming pool accident. A business partnership goes awry. An ex-convict is reformed. What can we learn from our mistakes? How can life's experiences shape our values?
All right, I know you guys missed those study sync videos, so we found a way to still show them to you at home, which I'm super excited about. Okay, and then moving in again, let's go ahead and talk about some of these images. So a moral compass, we have the scales, right versus wrong, sun versus moon. Are you a morning person or are you a night person? Those kinds of things. Coronavirus is affecting us with our current morals and values and whether or not we think it's right to value family right now or to value staying safe so we can go see our family later. Really, this entire unit, you're just going to want to be thinking like Homer right now of the devil and the angel on your shoulder. All right, the devil's going to tell you what your instincts want, but the angel's going to be guiding you by your morals and values. And so, just because we have strong beliefs doesn't mean it's always our gut instinct to do the right thing or to follow religion. All right, it's going to be the angel on our shoulder reminding us to do so. Okay, and people differ. Some people think they're right, some people think they're wrong. All right. And so, just moving through a little bit of these examples for you to give you guys some visual ideas of values, like family. Do you value your elders even if they're grumpy sometimes? The difference between values, beliefs, and attitudes, and knowing that they really do all go hand in hand if that's confusing you guys. And just knowing that we are diverse. Not only do we all come from different cultures and religions and families, but we all come from different experiences, a different family dynamic. Some of us have a mom and a dad, some of us don't. Some of us have 2 sets of grandparents, some of us don't. Some of us have cousins and siblings, and some of us don't. And it's those basic things that really make us who we are, for good and bad. All right, and so you will create your own moral compass to display in the classroom. This is going to go ahead and be your activity this week. I'm so excited. And so you're going to design and create a moral compass of your own that includes at least 4, yes, 4, think of it like a compass. There's north, south, east, west, personal values or beliefs that you hold dear and that you believe guide your actions. You're going to put at least 2 to 4 symbols or pictures that represent your 4 values. You're going to create a spin on it, and please be sure to use color to make it pop. So, you guys always just completely 100% impress me with your creativity. And so when I say 4 personal values, please don't just think of like love, and just like the most basic ones. If those really are yours, then that's great, but put some thought into it. When it comes to your pictures, don't just use the first picture that comes to your mind. And when I say put a creative spin on it, don't just do something really, really simple. Try to come up with something that just represents you to the core and is crazy creative and that you're going to be really proud of. And then you also do need to put your name on it somewhere, please. Okay? So after you do the creative piece, the compass with the 4 values and some pictures, then you are going to take time to write a paragraph and explain or record audio and explain why each of these values is important to you. And if there were any incidents or factors in your life that you believe led you to have such guiding morals and values. You may add your written response on a separate piece of text if doing a digital version, or you may handwrite your response on the back of your paper. And so on this moral compass, you can either make it digitally. I know a lot of people are just using screenshot or story mode in Snapchat and Instagram to make a lot of cool things. There's also a lot of free collage makers online if you want to Google that, or you can do it on paper and just take pictures of it. It's totally up to you. Whatever you guys like best. This is your at-home learning and you need to do it in your favorite way possible. All right, so here are some words to help. You might want to take a picture of this right now because these could be your 4 guiding values, and you might even want to think like, what is to the north up top of my compass? What is my most guiding value? To the west, to the east, and then to the south. What anchors me down in life? Is it courage? Is it forgiveness? Is it generosity, kindness? Is it being a leader? Is it being mindful? Is it having discipline or wisdom or trust or truth or God or good? That's up to you guys. And you can also Google a list of morals and values as well. You can utilize the resources at your hands, okay? And so now we're going to go ahead and reflect a little bit to brainstorm this unit's big ideas, okay? So here are some of our big ideas. What are some positive and negative life experiences you've had so far that have helped make you who you are today? What are some of your beliefs or values that make you who you are? What beliefs or values would be etched on your moral compass, the metaphorical compass that guides your daily life? Example, to the north, you might have integrity. To the south, it roots you down, you might have forgiveness. To the east, you might have compassion. And to the west, you might have responsibility. But to be honest with you guys, don't just pick the words that sound good. You really need to think about your positive and negative life experiences and how those have shaped you and your morals and your values today. All right, and so examples of beliefs. Beliefs are really going to be the religious side, even if you're not religious. Maybe you just really believe in, karma or some other greater being. And so these form a lot of your morals and values based on how strong your belief is within that sector. And so accepting that something is true, even if it is not right in front of you. So your beliefs definitely guide you. And then core values. So core values are really going to be your compass values. They're not just values that you hold dear. They're values that are part of like your core, your gut instinct in life, okay? And so maybe improvement or reflection or accountability or humility, okay? And so these are just some compass inspired ideas. Of course, you could put a quote. That could be one of your pictures on your compass if you draw it pretty. You could do this on a map background. That would be so cool. You're just going to create your compass as creatively and freely as you choose. Maybe you work pictures of your hobbies or things you hold dear around it. Or maybe you create a quote or map with your compass guiding this thought or image. All right? I like to utilize Pinterest and search compasses and maps and different things for ideas. Okay, so here is a picture of my moral compass, and I did blow it up so it's a little bit blurry, but you can see in the center I hand drew a compass. Okay, it's kind of a very creative compass, not a normal one. And so to the north I have karma and kindness. I kind of cheated. I think I did 5. Sorry guys, I did not follow the rules. Or I guess to the north I have kindness, to the west I have karma, to the east I have adventure, and to the south what roots me down in life are my friends and my family. And so I have a quote that says, stay humble, work hard, be kind. I have the Up House because that movie is all about family. I have Minnie and Mickey. I have Pooh Bear and his friends. So again, relationships, friends. I have what comes around goes around and the infinity symbol, which is karma. And then believe there is good in the world. And just like our Renaissance shirts say, be the good in the world. Okay. And then basically I would have just written a paragraph on the back or just talked about it. Talked about how every single day the way that I respect myself and I respect others is putting your first foot forward with kindness in every single situation. I would talk about how karma helps instill that kindness and kind of also helps you in tough times when people are being mean, when people aren't doing the right thing. Just knowing that what comes around goes around. Now, I don't want them to have something bad happen because of that, but sometimes that's how we learn. When life gets hard, sometimes we really shape up and become nicer, better people because we don't want life to be so hard on us anymore. And that's basically what I would just write a paragraph about or record audio about or a video like I am right now. And then you guys all know about my friends and family and they're really important to me, but as far as adventure, I am a super introverted homebody. I hate to leave the house or even be with people, to be honest with you guys. So I try to make adventure one of my values because my favorite memories are not me sitting in my couch at home. My favorite memories are me going out on hikes or going to theme parks or going on vacations. And as hard as it is for me to get out of my comfort zone and do that, those are my favorite memories. So I have to make adventure one of my core values so I remember to go out and live my life. All right, here's a different moral compass. Here's Mrs. Badawi's, and she has love, empathy, strength, and integrity. And then in the back, she wrote a paragraph about why. And then here's Mrs. Gonzalez's. She is a person of faith. She has integrity. She has courage of her own convictions. She has humility and she has kindness. And then she hand drew lines underneath to write her paragraph. So there are a bunch of different ways to do this, but overall, you guys, I hope you have a really fun week starting out Moral Compass. This will be our unit of study for the rest of the unit. Go ahead and exit out of this video and go look at the weekly schedule. So there's going to be PowerPoint slides each day, or there is a Word document up on Teams letting you know all about your weekly schedule so you can look ahead, work ahead, and do all of that fun stuff. I love you guys and I miss you. Windows Shift